G'day with the traders with thanks to Sportsbet. I'm Roy, I coach Destroy, and I'm here with Warnie.
Coach of the War Dogs.
And Calvin.
Coach of Calvinator.
Righto, boys, preliminary final round is over, and you know what that means. It's the big GF this week, and I've kept a lid on it, but just quietly I've made the GF in our cash draft league.
Well done.
So I'm back on. I'm more up and about than I've been for weeks.
Well, I'm up and about too because the War Dogs are into yet another Baker Cup Classic Grand Final, and things are looking pretty good at the War Dogs. The Cow.
I've never been so low. I'm a shattered man over here.
I reckon.
Took Miller. All he needed was 90 points. He goes at 130.
Took.
Oh.
Your boy.
Anyway, so well done, Cub. He got through. I'm cheering for Cub.
Well, there's our scores for the weekend. We were all pretty close to each other, but yeah, Cow, you copped the green vest this week.
Yeah, I'm back in the lowest
And
dog.
you're celebrating your Mad Monday.
Yeah, that's it. It's Bad Monday now.
Pint and Palmer for lunch?
Yeah, Pint and Palmer.
We'll join you anyway.
You're not actually supposed to be mad, like this mad on Mad
It's a sad Monday.
It was a pretty nuts round though, and the bullets were coming from everywhere. Think
Except
Friday,
for you.
Oh no, I copped 2 4 straights.
Okay.
Like most people would have done.
Yep.
Some had more. Anyway, there were a lot of blokes that were out, and the back line was where we copped the mass carnage, I guess.
Yeah.
Had your Mills and your Lloyd, so they were big ones. Popular players there, those 2 Swans. But that late one on Friday afternoon when Tom Stewart was ruled out with a foot injury, looks like it's season 2 now,
Yeah.
so he won't be playing this week. So some coaches had to prioritise their trades and which moves they made because of who might be back the next week. You had to do that, didn't you, Roy?
Yeah, I did. So I thought Lloyd would more likely be back than Stewart. So I've held Lloyd, for example.
great hold.
Yeah, we'll
Smart.
see.
Fingers
We'll see.
crossed he does play this week.
Exactly.
But there were a few other players out as well. So hopefully you got through and were able to field a 22, even though a couple of them might have been rookies, but some of the rookies as well did step up. John Newcomb,
Yeah.
111 he had coming
Where's
in
he?
as
Wow,
late
yeah.
in. And a few people were able to take that off their bench, which was a very nice one. There's the top scores of the round, with Josh Kelly coming back up to his laid out that we all traded out last week with a 141. And Cow, the name on that list that I like a lot, Jared Lyon.
Thanks to Calvin's captains.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's why I got him.
Yep.
Did you pick him up?
No. I had 4 trades.
If you had him and he was your captain, you'd be in the grand final.
Oh my.
He's going to be doing it all day, mate. Now, I've got a few trade targets for you this week, and it certainly includes that guy, but I've had a bit of a look at matchups as well. So the Lions face the Eagles. Now, Lions, what did he have last game?
Yeah,
139.
He was awesome.
So he's been massive. Zorko has also been really big, and they're giving up heaps of points. So
Yep.
I think both of those guys are great options. Now, the Bombers versus the Pies. Pies have been giving up a heap of points. So we've got Merritt and Parrish, both who scored really well versus the Pies
Racked
earlier
up.
this year. Parrish scored that 150, and the Pies gave up massive scores last week. I think we saw the big 3 midfielders from the Lions all over 120 there. So expect big points there. And the Power versus Dogs is a really interesting one. The Dogs backline, we've been saying it, the Dogs have been giving up heaps to opposition defenders
they have.
the last few weeks. And then we saw it again with Howe on the weekend. He took 9 marks and had over 130 as well. So if you're looking for a bit of a long shot, especially say in the scrap heap in draft, a defender against them from the Power might give you a nice little boost.
Like most weeks anyway, you're trying to get the biggest score that you can, but everything's on the table now. This is your
That's
scale of hardness. It's 1 week to go. It's who's going to score well for this week.
Yeah.
It's a silly season,
It
though.
is. You can do whatever you want with your side. And if that means, Cow, would you get rid of a Toot Miller this week?
Well, no. Why would I
He
get
only
rid of
scored you 80.
You would never do that.
You're never getting rid of a man like that.
But if you got someone that scored more, it would be handy.
No. Not happening.
Well, good luck with your trades this week. Make sure you stay across all the news. We'll have it all on our social media channels to help you make the right calls because, well, after last week, any last little bit of news could help you get those extra points.
Oh, and what happened to me just proves that miracles can happen.
Mad Monday.
Sucked in.